They tried to make it illegal for this man to come home, all because he told the truth about places that America didn't want you to see. Meet William Worthy. Born in 1919 in Boston, Worthy wasn't just a journalist. He was a fire starter with a pen. While most reporters parroted the official line, he wanted to see the world with his own two eyes. In the middle of the Cold War, the U.S. slapped travel bans on places like Cuba and China, but Worthy broke those rules on purpose. In 1956, he went to China, and he interviewed their leaders, talked to regular people, and wrote stories that didn't fit the American script. And in 1959, when Fidel Castro and the revolution shook Cuba, Worthy went straight to Havana. While the U.S. called Cuba the enemy, he sat down with Fidel Castro and told Americans the truth about what was actually happening on the ground. The hope, the reforms, the contradictions. The government lost it, of course. They revoked his passport, and when he flew back to the U.S., they arrested him. Not for spying, not for violence, but for daring to travel. Imagine that. The so-called land of the free threatening to exile a Black reporter for telling the truth. But Worthy fought. In Worthy v. United States in 1964, the courts ruled that Americans had the right to return to their own country with or without a passport. And that case still stands today because one Black man refused to be silenced. And Worthy never let up. He reported on Vietnam before most Americans even knew the true scale of the war. He exposed how U.S. corporations were exploiting Africa and the Caribbean. And best of all, he mentored a whole generation of Black journalists who refused to let white America control the narrative. So yeah, meet William Worthy, a man who proved that borders were fake, passports were weapons, and the truth was dangerous enough to get you arrested. The government called him reckless, but history should call him what he was. A revolutionary with a pen. Say his name. William Worthy.